Today guys, I'm covering very important topic. Today I'll be discussing the listening time chart. Now, a lot of students have asked me how to manage the time effectively in the listening module. Now this video will cover every single thing you need to know if you are struggling in time management. This is 𝗵𝗧𝗟 from Vision Language Experts. Today guys, I'm covering very important topic. Today I'll be discussing the listening time chart. Now, a lot of students have asked me how to manage the time effectively in the listening module. Now this video will cover every single thing you need to know if you are struggling in time management, especially in your listening module. So let's look into the total time first of all. You get 45 to 57 minutes in your listening module. Now the time can vary between sometimes 25 to or 22 to 27 for the section number B, and for the section number A it can vary from 10 to 30 minutes depending on how many questions you get. Now a lot of times students do get at least 2 summarized spoken text. That means you will be expecting at least 20 minutes in the section number 1 of your listening module. So between 20 to 30 minutes you will be getting for summarized spoken text. Now 20 to 30 minutes, that is inclusive of your lecture audio. So while you're listening to the lecture audio, your time starts and you have to manage to submit your answers within the 10 minutes bracket which you'll be getting. Very important that you don't get 10 minutes after the lecture audio, you get the 10 minutes inclusive of the lecture audio. So you get somewhere around 8.5 minutes depending on the length of the lecture audio to finish your summary. So you need to effectively manage your time. Always make sure you spare 30 seconds to 1 minute for proofreading, because that will help you to eliminate any spelling or grammar mistakes or sometimes the typing mistakes. Now let's move to the task number 2. That's your section number 2, multiple choice questions, multiple answers. Now in this particular task or in this particular section, your overall time starts. You get somewhere around 22 minutes to 27 minutes. So you have to make sure you do not waste even a single second, because the overall time has started. So you need to push, you need to make sure you spend your every single second effectively. So let's talk about multiple choice questions, multiple answers. You can spend guys somewhere around 10 to 20 seconds after the question. Now, we always give this tip to the students. If you're not sure about the second answer, do not select it. Why? Because there is a negative marking. So if you spend extra time on selecting the second option, which you are not too sure about, first of all, you're risking a negative mark. That means you will end up getting 0 mark. And second thing you're risking is your time, which you will be needing for the remaining tasks. So my suggestion is, if you're not too sure about the second option, just leave it, select one option and move to the second one. Now we can spend, as I said, 10 to 20 seconds maximum after the audio finishes. Now let's move to the listening fill in the blanks. Now listening fill in the blanks, very important task. Concentration is the key. A lot of students make spelling mistakes in this particular task. Now what I will suggest you to do is spend 30 seconds after the question. Now this is very restricted time, very hard to manage, especially for the new test takers who haven't studied PTE thoroughly. My suggestion is, when you are writing your notes for the listening fill in the blanks, try to write in big letters, because a lot of times students get confused in their own handwriting. Now it happens with a lot of students over here as well. It might happen with you as well. So my suggestion is, write in big letters so you can understand your handwriting properly, so you waste less time in actually comprehending what you have written. Now as soon as the audio finishes guys, transfer your answers from the notepad to the screen. That's very important. You don't waste any time. Quickly transfer your answers to the computer screen. You will get somewhere around 4 to 6 blanks depending on exams. Now it's very important you don't spend more than 30 seconds. Try to finish it within 30 seconds guys. Again, it is very important that in listening fill in the blanks, we do not make any spelling mistakes. If you struggle in your spelling mistakes, I recommend you to get one of the spelling list. We provide a spelling list over here. If you need the spelling list, give us a comment. We will send you the spelling list on your email. Now, moving to the next task, highlight correct summaries. Now, highlight correct summaries, I have said it so many times, it is an underrated task. What does that mean? That it is important task, but a lot of students ignore this task. It gives marks towards your reading as well, guys. Now, it's very important to effectively manage your time in this particular task because the lecture audio is sometimes very lengthy and the options you get in this task is also very lengthy. So you need to understand the lecture thoroughly, then and then only you can get the actual answer. So my first suggestion is, while you're listening to this particular audio, particular lecture, take some notes because that will help you to understand the lecture better. After the lecture is finished, you can spend somewhere around 40 to 50 seconds. Now, don't spend over 50 seconds because then you're risking again the time which you will be needing for especially the important tasks such as your highlight incorrect words and write from dictation. So again, you can spend 40 to 50 seconds after the audio finishes and try to get the answer, but do not spend anything extra. Sometimes if you take notes, you can get even within 30 seconds. Now, moving to the next question, which is called multiple choice questions, single answer. Multiple choice question, single answer. Again, I would say that it is not very important task, not very scoring task. So do not spend a lot of time in this task. That's why we are only gonna spend somewhere around 10 to 15 seconds after the question. Only one answer is correct, guys. So please do not bother of spending anything extra or more than 10 to 15 seconds. Now, going to the next task, which is select missing words. Select missing words, again, not very scoring task, but yes, if you're missing in your listening module every single time, you have practiced a lot, then this is the time to focus on these small tasks. So if you're losing by 3 to 4 marks, guys, in your listening module, the secret is to focus on these small tasks such as your correct summaries, multiple choice questions, and even select missing word, because these questions can fill that gap. All right, how much time we can spend on select missing word is between somewhere around 10 seconds after the question. 10 seconds, again, not spending anything extra, more than 10 seconds. But most of the times, if you understand the lecture audio completely, you will have the answer by the end of the lecture. So do not keep on thinking over and over. Stop self-doubting yourself, because that's a wastage of time, and a lot of time the answer you select in the first go, that's the correct answer. So go with your gut. Moving to the next task, guys, which is highlight incorrect words. Very important task, but again, we don't need to spend a lot of time after the audio is finished, because you will be selecting the answers while you're listening. So again, 5 to 10 seconds, only if you think that you have selected something extra. Again, there's a negative marking, so if you think that you have selected something extra, just eliminate that option. Okay, that means do not select that option. Moving to the very last task, which is write from dictation. Very important, the most important task actually. You can spend 1 minute after the audio. Yes, 1 minute for one dictation. Now, for a lot of students, it is impossible to manage everything in 1 minute. So my suggestion is, when you practice, time yourself and try to finish or submit your answer within 1 minute. Take the notes, transfer the notes on your computer screen. Make sure you proofread it. There should not be any spelling mistake. There should not be any grammar mistake. And you should finish, within 1 minute. That's the time we're gonna get in the exam as well. Now, guys, I have tried to cover the major query which a lot of students have, especially nowadays when they are getting listening very tough, or they are not able to manage their time due to the speed of the questions. They're not able to understand what to do sometimes. So this is what you need to follow this time chart. Make sure you go through this video thoroughly once again. Try to implement it today as well when you practice. Now my suggestion again is that you practice in this time on a daily basis, then you won't face any issues in the exam. Now I wish you guys all the best, all the students who are planning for the exam or who have already booked the exam. Guys, if you need any assistance, we're more than happy to assist you. We are providing free trial classes, so if you need any assistance, we will be more than happy to look after you guys. Only thing is, we need full commitment from you guys, and you will get 110% from our side. Good luck guys. Please subscribe our YouTube channel. It will really motivate me to make more videos like this one, and I see you guys next time. If you want us to make a video on specific topic, please comment us. We will try to cover that topic as soon as possible. Thank you guys. 𝗺𝗧𝗟 signing off from Vision Language Experts.